Hi guys, how are you? I play Kenzie on Syfy's Lost Girl. I'm here at Comic-Con 2013 and you're watching Open the Fridge. Don't forget to close it though.
The whole concept of the show, the modern day Western post-apocalyptic aspect, is such a cool concept. I mean, where did you come up with it?
Well, I inherited the concept because this was developed originally by a number of writers, and then I was hired by Rockne O'Bannon, who very early in the process left the show to go do a CW show called Cult. And at that point, when Rockne left, we hadn't hired anybody, we didn't have any actors, so I cast the show, and Michael Taylor and myself retooled Rockne's pilot, and we wrote a new one, keeping the same world and the same basic concept. So whereas there's certain things I can take credit for, like the idea of the Nolan-Arissa relationship was created out of whole cloth by Michael Taylor and myself. The big idea of this world with different aliens and the Arcfall, that originated with Tryon and before my time.
You have such an amazing cast on this show. I mean, a lot of really strong characters. Where do you want each of them to go in the coming seasons? How do you want their characters to develop?
Well, what I've deliberately done is I want to give each one of these actors something totally new and different to play, because we are so blessed with this cast. It is they're magical on the panel. They're fantastic to be with on set. They're incredible hard workers. So I want them to be looking forward to coming back to work by giving them something totally new. So what I did at the end of season 1 was I deliberately flipped up the chessboard and sent all the pieces flying into the air. So when we come back into season 2, Rafe McCauley is no longer the man in charge of his mines. He's no longer in the secure position that he once was. He's now working down side by side with the men. He's a blue-collar guy now. Daytak Tar is no longer mayor, but Amanda's no longer mayor either. Alec is now the figurehead of the crime family, and Stama is the one that's really pulling the strings. Stama's got a taste of power, and she kind of likes it. Nolan is desperate to find out what the hell happened to his daughter, so he's been on an extended quest that will take us into the video game to find her and solve the mystery of what happened and what was the weird glowing thing that she jumped into, and what does this all have to do with the Kaziri and the strange little creepy girl. All of that will be explored in season 2. So Nolan will have a real great No Man Nolan, Liam Neeson, and Taken kind of intensity that we didn't really get to see so much in season 1. Did I hit all the actors? I think I did, yeah.
Well, honestly, as a fan of the show, I'm really looking forward to that. That all sounds amazing, especially Nolan's quest. I mean, how has the fan reaction been to the show so far, especially here at Comic-Con itself?
The fan reaction has been great. What's been so cool is for the first time, but last year when we did the Comic-Con panel, a lot of the questions were very technical in nature. People wanted to know, how is it going to cross over show to game? I'm a gamer, can I kill all your actors in the video game? And people were trying to get their head around what the show was going to be. We had a trailer that had a little bit of material from the pilot in it, but there was very little that we could show. Now, people have seen 13 hours of it, and their questions are, oh my God, tell me, is Kenya really dead? What's going to happen to Amanda when she finds out what Stama did to her sister? Wait, what the hell happened to Arissa? What's going on with Daytak? What's going to happen with Doc Ewell and Rafe having taken shots and betrayed the Earth Republic? Will there be repercussions? Everyone's worried about the characters, or at least that's been the predominant feeling that I've been getting, and that's really cool. That now people are into what's going on in the show and the story, because that's the meat of it for me, as opposed to the mechanics.
One of the best parts of the show is obviously Stocko. You probably get asked this a lot, but does it ever creep into your normal life because you're around it so much?
I think if it ever crept into my real life, I would eat the business end of a service revolver. No, and I think one of the challenges with Stocko is not having it wear out its welcome. So I actually, I'm not making this up, I actually had our script coordinator make a list, because I don't want any more than 2 Stockos in one episode, because a little Stocko goes a long way.